Vukusi, good to have you with us at Africa Tech Festival, and one of the conversations that I always look forward to is that around cybersecurity. What are some of the biggest challenges facing tech companies on the continent when it comes to keeping ultimately their customers safe?
Look, I think the biggest challenge is the fact that with AI, we are seeing an ever-increasing need for integrated data platforms. So that on its own exponentially increases the cyber risk that every organization has to deal with in terms of, those endpoints between the multiple systems that need to be integrated. And equally, given the shift in business model for most businesses where it has moved to a co-opetition model, most businesses are also collaborating with each other more, which means that even from a third-party perspective, now you need to think even beyond just your own stable to understand the real threat that your customers are exposed to has even increased. But that comes with challenges of control, obviously, because you can only control what's within your stable, but at the same time you want to be a collaborative player and still innovate. So it is a big risk, and I think we are most likely going to see the cyber conversation moving as well towards where there needs to be a need for collaborative approach into dealing with cyber than everyone thinking that they're trying to just protect their little house. Yeah.
And then when it comes to getting everybody within an organization on board and moving in the right direction when it comes to cybersecurity and of course AI, where's the sweet spot for that?
I think it's focusing mainly on the culture, primarily the issue of trust and making people understand to say this risk both impacts the trust that customers have on us, and that on its own, if our customers lose trust on us, we don't really have a business because they're buying our promise to the service that we have to deliver. So that's one. Two, I think it's also the issue of security as a concept, not so much cyber, but if people understand the fact that we all take safety precautions every day. When you get out of your house, you use a car, you use a certain route, you are mindful of certain things that you do because of your cautiousness of the security around you. This is not different, and it's just people realizing to say now we coexist in the physical world setup and we equally in the digital world setup. So if you are mindful of your security as a person when you walk in the street, why are you not mindful when you walk in the phone? So creating that security awareness in a way that is practical and making people realize to say you are now starting to even spend more time in these digital devices than in the physical world itself, then you can't ignore this security thing as a person. And it starts with each and everyone, not just the technology team.
Starts with each and every one, and hopefully we're going to see you at Africa Tech Festival 2026, Vukusi, and you as well. Make sure that you are following us on all of our social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and following the hashtag Africa Tech Festival.